Hello, my name is Jude. Welcome to Die Hard United, the one stop for everything Manchester United. Uh, I've been doing everything I've been doing, and I've been thinking and thinking and thinking. And one player that always comes into my mind is Jadon Sancho. Next season is going to be his third season at the club, and I guess it is time we really talk about how he should improve next season. Because for me, personally, if next season is a bad season for Jadon Sancho, if he doesn't give us at least a 10 goal and assist season, then for me it's going to be a pretty bad season for him, and it's time for him to go if that does not happen. But going back to the beginning with Jadon Sancho, he came under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, 75, 72 million pounds. His first season, of course, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was sacked that season. We got in Ralf Ragnick, but he didn't really get much game time under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Agreed. Under Ralf Ragnick also, he really didn't do much. His first season at the club was very, very poor by the standards of the amount of money we signed him. And that was also the same season, I think that was also the same season Chelsea signed Havertz, Kai Havertz. So they came into the same time. And coming down 2.5, 3 years, that's 2.5 years later, Chelsea are selling Kai Havertz to Arsenal. Arsenal actually do want him. He has been poor at Chelsea, agreed, but Chelsea are selling him to Arsenal. Mikel Arteta has looked at this player and said, okay, I can probably get something out of this player because he has probably been half decent at Chelsea, but he suits me, my team a lot more better. But coming down now, Jadon Sancho, nobody is in for him basically. But under the first season with Erik ten Hag, he performed poorly. At the beginning of last season, he showed a glimpse of good performance, and then he dropped. The World Cup came, he wasn't picked. Everything went up a blaze. He was bad mentally, physically, or whatever, and he has to be. He was during the World Cup. He was sent to the Netherlands to train alone, improve on his mentality and every other thing. And he stayed in the Netherlands for good 3 months. Came back, and we were told to give him time, blah 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 blah. Fine, the season now is over, and we gave him the time. He also showed us some good performances after coming back from Netherlands, but overall it was still poor, right? And now the first season under Erik ten Hag is over, so he has had 2 full seasons at the club. And I was surprised to go on social media. No, I was not really surprised, but seeing him post holiday pictures, with the boys, seeing him post pictures with Pogba and the rest, it's fine and good. But I feel he literally had 3 months of kind of break. So I'm surprised that he's coming back when he's supposed to, like, for me, what I would love to see Sancho is the season is over. I'm going back to the gym. I'm training. I'm preparing for preseason. I'm doing everything possible to make sure I improve for next season. But instead, no, he's on holiday. He's chilling. He's relaxing. And of course, he's a football player. That's what everybody is doing, except those that are on international duty, who will still go on their own short holidays when they are back from international duty. That is fine and good. But what I expect from Sancho is that mentality of, I know this is going to be my third season at the club. I've been shit for 2 seasons, and I would like to prove myself to the fans, to the manager, and everything. But no, he's on holiday and the rest. So coming back to next season, what are your expectations for Jadon Sancho? Tell me in the comment section below. What are your expectations for Jadon Sancho? Because for me, if Sancho does not give me a 10 goal, 10 assists, or in terms of goal contribution, if he doesn't give me at least 15 to 20, then that's a very poor season, and he definitely has to be sold next year. Definitely. But for now, if a good offer comes, I'll definitely sell him. If Tottenham brings 50 million, even if they refuse to sell Kane to us, I will gladly sell him, because I see some people saying, "Oh, let's not sell Sancho to Tottenham. We're doing them a favor." Why not doing them a favor? They're actually doing us a favor, because 50 million for Sancho now is really good. Just imagine Chelsea sold Havertz. Chelsea selling Havertz now for around 65 million pounds, and they bought him for around 75 million pounds. So at the end of the day, that's like a 10 million loss, which is not too bad. So if we're getting 50, I'm going to accept him, because If Jadon Sancho performs poorly next season, his value is going to come down. So if I'm getting 50 million now, I'm going to take that to two with arms wide open. But then the whole essence of this video is for you to tell me what are your expectations for Jadon Sancho. And right now, if he comes in for Jadon Sancho now, if you will get a 50 million pound bid for Jadon Sancho now, would you sell him? Because I would. And my own expectation for him next season is if he doesn't give me that 50 goal contribution, 15 goal contribution next season, then it's going to be sold, because we are going to play in the Champions League, we are going to play in the Premier League, of course, Carabao Cup, and every other thing. And we need players as much as possible to perform. Ahmad is going to come back. Maybe he's going to impress Ten Hag in the preseason tour, and then he's being kept as part of the squad. Pelestri also, these players need to be given game time. So if Sancho is going to stay there and not improve, then he's going to be way behind Garnacho and Ahmad and other players if they do improve and he doesn't. So Sancho needs to look himself in the mirror and really talk to himself and really try as much as possible to improve. Because when you see him trying to work hard, you will notice it when he plays in the pitch, because he's no physicality, he's too lazy, scared to take on his man. I don't know why. People complain about Anthony and the rest, but you see Anthony working hard. Towards the end of the season, you could see the visible improvement from Anthony. He was one of our best players towards the ending of the season, and it was visible because he's working hard. But Sancho is same old Sancho. He starts the game, Ten Hag takes him off 60th minute, and he's off because obviously he's not playing well. What can you do? But it's not. Ten Hag cannot do much. Ten Hag wasn't the one that bought him, but Ten Hag have tried to show some faith in him by sending him out to improve on himself and giving him chance to prove his worth to the team. But for me, I don't feel he has done much. And next season is going to be his third season, and if he doesn't do well, Ten Hag has all the rights to chase him away, sell him. And of course, if we are going to be bought by Sheikh Jazim, that means we can push out as many players as possible, because it's not going to be management FC. We're going to be able to sell a lot of players out. Maybe tell Maguire to get the hell out of the club and clear out a lot of dead wood. So for Sancho, if he knows he wants to have a future in the England team, if he wants to do very well as a footballer, he needs to step up now, or else he's going to find himself playing for clubs like Fulham or Everton. If he doesn't really work on himself, he's going to be the next what's his name? What's that guy at Tottenham boy? The Nigerian England Tottenham boy. I've forgotten his name, but it's gonna be like Dele Ali. Yeah, huge potential, but at the end of the day, nothing came out of it because of the mentality of these players, and they don't really work hard. So for me, that's it. So tell me in the comment section below, what do you think about the Jadon Sancho issue? Because to me, it's a real cause for concern. And like I said before, if a good offer comes now, I would really love for us to sell him. But of course, it's not going to come because I don't think many clubs are really interested in him. But I wish him all the best. I want him to do very well. But that has to come from him, not even from the manager, not from the coaches. We have all that available. Look at Rashford. Rashford was shit last 2 seasons. Last season, 30 goal season. Beautiful, fantastic. Sancho can do that also. He has to really work on himself. And let's see what he do. Yeah, let's see what he does. I hope he does well. Anyway, my name is Jude. This is 990, the one stop for everything Manchester United. I will see you all on the next one.